We've hit the 1200 view mark on the Capsule Monster Coliseum playthrough, guys, and I want to thank everybody again for watching my videos, and to show my appreciation, I'll be doing another stage in Capsule Monster Coliseum, transitioned into LEGO Worlds, and I gotta say, this was quite a tricky build to do. A lot of hills, and of course, trying to find the right colors for the bricks, it was really tricky. You guys gotta watch this, so believe me. Hey guys, Stormtrooper 1 here! Welcome back to my channel, guys, and welcome to another LEGO Worlds video where this time we're going to be recreating my Valentine stage from the game Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters Coliseum for the PlayStation 2. Now, even though my playthrough of this game is over and done with, that doesn't mean that the view requirements to get another stage built into this game are over. So if you keep watching the videos, guys, and as soon as we hit the 1500 mark, we'll do another stage, and we'll keep doing this over and over again until all the stages are built, or rebuilt in some cases. But for now, we have another stage to do, so let's get underway with the build. Before I begin, I just want to let you guys know that I publish content throughout the week, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to get notified on all my latest content. So to begin with this stage, we're going to need some plates to start with the foundation bricks. So we'll need some 8x8s. And we should actually change the color from red to something a little bit more lighter. I think a light gray will do as a perfect, well, this gray here will do perfectly. We should put it at least 8 rows of pegs. Well, 16 away. One, two, three, four. There we go. And then we will want to start off from there and move from the left to the right. At least he's 10 tiles away, and then that will do for the first row. And then, although I think I should have done some those bricks instead of the tiles. Quick little easy fix. Such. So then we need to do and then we just need to go from the left to the right of the, well, the top to the bottom of the stage, depending on how you want to look at it. So I need to put in 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like so. And then fill in the gap. And I have to make sure that the number is accurate as well. Once the stage is now completed, we can now move on to some of the more finer details of the stage. And we are going to want to start off with a sort of a brownish earth in parts of the stage. So we will need to go to our build tool, then straight into our plates. Straight into our 8x16 if you want, which I will do, but we'll want to go into a lighter brown, because part of the earth looks like it's rusted off, so a bit of a sand red looks like it's a perfect match. So what we'll do is we will cover. Oh, that looks a little too bright, so I might as well try and find a different color. No, it's gotta be lighter than that. Something like a dark orange would look right for this. Looks like we'll probably want to go with a, something of an olive green. And we will want to start off on the blue player's side, which is going to be this side where we are right now, and make sure it looks a little something like this, medium stone gray, or dark stone gray would work for this. Or if there was a chalkish color, I would have gone with that. Well, the brick yellow does look like it's a good replacement. So we'll use that, and then we will set up the entire foundation of the stage. If you're happy with the current base for your stage, then you can move on to the next step, which is going to be some adding some hill effects next to the build. So we're going to want to go into a something of a dark stone gray, and then head straight into our plate section. And what I want to first do is it's part of the well, closer to the beginner's player side of the stage is work on a little detail. At least four, well, around here. Here it's further along. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. Around here, where it kind of forms sort of a hillish-ish curve, if you will. Like so. So starting the, well, getting the rock formations will be pretty important in this step. So want to swap it around, make it look a little more rocky right there, which is perfect. So starting off with this end, well, with the player's end of the stage to create that rocky foundation, it's going to be perfect. And we can absolutely work on some of the other details as soon as it's ready. So once we've done with the rock formation, we can then move on to the next stage, which is going to practically be filling up the gaps. We've practically almost done all of the foundation. There is going to be some inconsistencies that I will have to fix later on in this video, but we should be able to fix this. So we have done parts of the ground itself, but I believe the next thing that we should do to help to really make this stage stand out is the gate that divides the board in two. So we're going to get started on that. So I just need to start from the 8th tile from the right and start off with a good colored masonry work. So a good one would probably be medium stone gray, and then straight on to an 8x8, sort of like the foundation brick, if you will. And just gotta make sure there's at least 7 pegs. Sorry, yeah, 7 tiles away. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. So start from here. And you gotta do it 3 more times on this side. and at least one gap here, one gap there. Actually, one gap there, there. Looks like that. And then we can get to work on building that. Well, first of all, we gotta get the little buildings in. There we go. So with that, I can now get to work on building the walls for the gate. And for that, I believe we'll be using some masonry bricks for this, first and foremost. So we will need 1x4s. And start off in a sort of a dark brownish color. Or darker gray. The silver metallic right here. Or we can go a little darker. Like this. And then immediately go around. Repeat the process until it is high enough to where you're happy with it. We've got a bit of a foundation going on for the first brick wall, but in order to carry on and get a good grip on where to stop, we need to construct the stairs that are on the enemy side of the board. So, in order to do that, what I'm going to do is put in some 1x4 bricks right to the point where it actually stops round 2 rows of pegs here. But high enough that we can also apply 1x4 plates in rows of 2. And of course move back and forth between the 1x4s until we have a nice solid stairway foundation. So with the foundation of the town of one side of the gates now done, we can move on to making sure that it has a solid floor so that it looks like it has other people walking on top of it. So we go onto our plates. We find some plates that will go over all of those bricks that we've just put on. Like so. And then we can move on to working on the roof itself. So we need to go straight into our slopes. Find the right slope that we need. And it has to be at a good angle as well. So we want this 2x2 slope, which would be a perfect example of that. And then we'll also want to change it to a sort of a purplish color. So medium lilac would be a perfect example of a roof. And then we just need to apply it. It's over. Well, we'll go back to our light gray first. Well, dark gray. We'll go into a something like a 1x4, 2x4s. Or the 1x6s would do perfectly. And then we just go in till it's about halfway into the this section right here, which is perfect, and then get a 4x8. There is one. Or just grab some 4x4s. Put it on like there. And then make sure it's nice and tall on both sides. Well, all around the circle. And then put on some circular roofs in that lilac, medium lilac that we found earlier. And to finish off a little detail on this castle, we're going to apply some 1x2s. Who's around, well, 1x6, and then some 1x3, 1x1s. Just around here. And we'll also put on a 1x3. So it looks like that there's some kind of a safety corner around the castle itself, or the gates. So with the top of that tower now completed, we can actually move on to the lower level, so that we can give it a little bit more fine detail to life. So we're going to go straight back to our our little bricks here, and make sure that it's at least covering, or going around, sort of like a safety net, if you will. Go, and then more 1x1s to help form that sort of castle-esque look to to the tower gates. And then we can also get to work on something of a little door, if you will, in the same color. And then we can apply some little 1x1 tiles to help give that illusion of it being rounded out. Such. And with that tower now done, I can move on to this side of the build and carry on working on the tower gate itself. We've already done the other side of the gates, and we've also constructed the building that links that gate to, well, that is linked to the gate. And I've already got a head start on a corner of the red player's side of the board. So I grabbed some circular some curved 4x4 bricks, and placed them. If I could just show you where they are, here we go. Some 4x4 quarter circular bricks right there, and I place it around to form a sort of an 8x8, if you will. Then I also changed underneath that so that it forms sort of a curved hill effect. So there are some quarter circular 4x4 tiles underneath, where it's kind of forming a sloped hill, if you will. Then I grabbed some quarter 8x8 tiles. Plates, sorry. Corner plates, 8x8s, then 6x6s, then 4x4s, and 3x3s, so that it creates a sort of a stairwell effect, if you would like. And then I just got to work on the body of the building itself, which I am going to carry on right now. I'm going to be using some 4x4 bricks, so 4x6, sorry, and I'm going to build it so that it's all level together, so that it carries on the effect of the, kind of the building that we're looking for. Well, up to here. Yeah, a little less, I think. Perfect. I just need to apply some tiles underneath. Yes. Well, I can do some 4x12s. 4x8s, depending. Should look almost in line with what we've done here, which is what we were after. And I just need to fill in the gap again. Perfect. And of course, you gotta make sure that you're doing the slopes by 2s. The 2x2x2s. Again in the purple. Medium lilac, if you will. And then right into the curved 3x2, 3x3x2 arc. So it forms something of a circular pattern. Just remember, guys, that these are not fully accurate reconstructions, but they are to the best of my abilities. And then we can just build up the rest of the 2x2 slopes. Or we can do a 3x3 slope. As such. And then another slope. As such. Well, whatever will work as soon as I get the color right. And of course the build as well. We've done the building, which is perfect, but we do need to do one other thing for this building, which it does have a weather vane, which normally would tell the when the wind is blowing. Unfortunately, there isn't one here in this in the game, so we're gonna have to create our own using some black bricks, a circular 2x2 cross at the very top. Place it right here. And then we'll use some 1x3 plate tiles. And place them all around, like a proper weather vane. And then place a circular. I could find one. No luck with that, so we're gonna have to use the 2x2 as a sort of a makeshift chicken head. Then we'll apply some 1x1s underneath. Like so. Not the best weather vane, but it will still look pretty good in the display. So that just leaves one more building to do, which is going to be on the other corner, and it's going to require a lot more plates to build this one. So I'm going to go straight to work on that. Hello. Good. So we've now done a majority of the landscaping for the stage. We've done a bit of groundwork for the ground itself. So there are going to be some odd hills every now and again. There's going to be some curved bricks here, which is perfect because we'll be needing some of those for some of the hill effects that we'll want. And of course, ready for the greenery that we will need later on in this step, which is going to be back to our customizer tool, straight into the slopes, and then straight into the 2x6 with the brick bow, so that we can get some dark greenish, some earth green, if you will. Because it looks like the darkest that it will ever get. And then we just place it all over where we want it to be dark green. And we'll start off again with the player side of the stage. Oh, it looks more on olive green that does something like this, light pastel green. So I'll then be applying some bricks and tiles all over where I want it to be light green. This one looks almost like the grass that we want, so we'll use that. It is really difficult to try and find the green that you want for the stages, so do experiment every now and again if you want to make sure that the grass that you want is exactly up to your desired taste. We've done a majority of the grass. We can leave the main floor plain if you want. It makes it kind of give that kind of dirt effect, if you will, on the road. That shows that it's been used many times. And we are nearly done. We've just got to add some trees onto the board, and it's only on this spot right here. So we need to find some good trees. So I'm going to my discovery tool. I'm finding some large natural trees. If I'm not able to find any, then I can just here we go. Oh, that tree looks a little too big for my liking. So does that one. Well, I think I'm gonna have to build my own tree then. Like I did in my... which... Oh yeah, it was the... Yeah, it was that build over there, across from where we are. So, straight into the dark brown. And... some circular bricks. It's gotta be some good... There we go, these 4x4s will do nicely. Actually, the 2x2 round one is going to work nicely instead. It'll work out as a great incentive. And a great, you know what I mean, foundation brick. One. And some dark green for the foliage. I don't see what the discovery tool. That looks like they used slopes for their trees. So I'll use slopes for mine. And there we go, we have 2 green trees to go around one of the corners of the opponent's side of the board. And we are done with the build. It's nice and easy, and I will see if I can try and get those trees or anything else from this build added into the link down below so you can add them to your own LEGO worlds if you so desire. Well, that is going to be it for this week's video, guys. I hope that you've enjoyed this LEGO Worlds build, and don't forget that if you keep watching all of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum playthrough videos, you will get to see more builds based on whatever is the highest view at that time. Happy gaming, guys, and I shall see you in 2 weeks' time for more LEGO 2K Drive. I hope you guys were inspired by my LEGO Worlds video. If you were, why not subscribe to the channel and ring the bell to get notified on the latest content from the channel. Also, why not check out my video and playlist right here on the channel. It'll really mean a lot to me. Happy gaming, guys, and I'll see you next time.